Hello and welcome back to NieR Automata. So we're going to be literally starting where we left off, which is the end. Or the beginning in this case. So the way this game works is that we have just received ending A, and like I said last time, it's more like, I guess, end of chapter A and the start of chapter B. Now chapter B takes us in a slightly different direction, and I'll let you see it. I don't want to spoil it. But there's some things I need to kind of talk about, what I'm doing with the Let's Play with this chapter, and you'll kind of see what I mean as we progress. But enough of the boring stuff, let's jump straight into the trauma, because that's what we're all here for, after all. I meant the action.
Brother, please start moving. Brother. Brother, wait a minute.
Look at this little guy. Look at him. He's great. He jumps. He hops. His brother's dead. That's not so enthusiastic, to be honest. That's bad. That's not so great. Okay.
If I give my brother this, he'll move again. I need a container.
We need a bucket. Luckily, we got some buckets.
I can use this.
I think this little guy's kind of cute, actually. The bouncing's pretty efficient. Yep.
It will be okay now, brother.
Well, lucky this bucket of oil. I guess we'll sort this out. Seems like a rather valuable resource just to pour away. What would I know? I'm not a crazy robot. We can jump with the bucket, but the expected will happen. You will lose your bucket of oil, and you will have to go get another one. So I'm not going to do that. This place looks familiar though, huh? I know where we are.
Brother.
Sorry, little guy. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to sort your brother out. You make a good doorstop, though. Dark humor, I suppose.
Just a little more.
There's a lot of dead creatures here.
Brother.
Doesn't matter how much oil you give him, little guy. You can't make a machine your brother. Well, looks like it's time.
You guys see where this is going? So yeah, we're right at the beginning of the game. This time, we're playing as 9S.
Operator 210 to Unit 9S. Come in, 9S.
9S here. Go ahead.
The Yorha troops have commenced their descent. Disable the enemy base's defense systems immediately.
Roger that.
Well, let's not waste any time. Now 9S does combat a little bit different to Tubes. Maybe that he's not quite as battle-hardened in that sense, and he uses something called hacking to sort of see our way around. You'll see that when we give this a stab. Well, without any further ado, let's get murdering. I mean, rescuing. Or both. Yeah, the machines don't appreciate the fact we're here, which is no massive surprise, but I don't really care what they think, frankly. So yes, while this is going on, I'm going to explain how this is going to work. So we are playing the entire game we've just seen from the point of view of 9S. Now, it's not exactly the same, and there are some differences, and there's some stuff that happens that we don't necessarily see as Tubes. Also there's some stuff that is just generally different. However, a fair whack of the game is going to be extremely similar, so what I'm thinking about doing is I will edit the video to only show the newer stuff, which I think basically keeps it a bit more fresh. You're not going to miss out anything that's new, and I'm going to keep all the important stuff like boss battles and major fights in there, but generally anything that is pretty much identical, I won't keep. But however, I am going to literally record everything, so I'm not like just going to stop recording and then accidentally miss stuff, so I'll edit this reasonably carefully. So it's a new experience no matter which playthrough we're on. if that makes sense. For this example, this is all brand new.
We'll need you to take down the enemy's defense systems to give our attack squadron a chance. You have 4 targets that need to be hacked. Be advised that hostiles have been detected around each target and must be defeated before continuing.
Yeah, what the lady said. Obviously, taking the point of view from 9S, we do get to see a lot of things in different light. Plus, big enemies can be defeated like this. We get to hack them, and then they explode. It's great. Check this out. Whoosh! Much faster. Bam.
The target is now accessible.
Yeah.
1 affirmation will suffice.
Fine.
Yeah, 9S is exactly as you remember him, really. Just kind of argumentative, chipper, doesn't like authority very much. Whoosh, whoosh. I love the idea of Route B, personally. I love this whole, you know, see it from 9S's point of view.
Complete. Proceed to the next target.
However, my idea about Route B here and the way I'm doing it is not set in stone. If people absolutely want to see everything without bear in mind they're only going to be minor cuts. I'm not going to cut out massive, huge chunks of the game. Just, you know, the basic stuff that, you know, is just exactly the same. Then I can always change that, and I can just leave everything in. It's no biggie. I don't mind. So just let me know. In fact, just watch the set and see, because I'll probably be cutting stuff out in. Actually, probably not in this one, now I think about it, but just let me know. I really don't mind. Okay, let's get some hacking done. Whoop. You can take 3 shots as the little hacky ship, and it doesn't actually give you any damage if you take any hits. Whoop. However, if you fail a hack and get shot 3 times, you do take damage. So ideally, we want to kind of avoid taking damage. Nice. And if you actually notice and you look closely, the thing we're hacking into has a very similar look to it, like the locked chests we've been seeing everywhere. See where this is going? Oh, we also have timers on these things, because, you know. Gotta make sure we go through quickly. Oops. There we go. 2 down, 2 to go.
Hacking complete. 2 targets remain.
Yeah, thank you, 21-0, I know that. Yeah, so instead of 6-0, we have 21-0 now. And 21-0 is not quite as cheery, let's put it that way. Nice. Now this way. I love the way this controls as well, it's really, I kind of want a whole game like this as well. Like, I love the ship sections, I think they're really fun. What up, guys? I don't have my... Yeah, whatever. Didn't really need to hack this guy. The little weedy guy, just gonna explode, take out all his mates. If you hack smaller targets, they do tend to explode, which can lead to taking out the bigger ones, which is kind of nice. We good? Nice. Yeah, bigger hack targets obviously take some time to get into, so you can't like cheese them, I guess. However, we are certainly going to be cheesing some encounters, and I'll show you which ones. Oh my yes.
Hacking complete. 1 target remains.
Man, this is a real pain.
May I remind you that personal chatter during operations is restricted?
Fine.
Man, Nines, you never even get a little break, do you? Talk about busting you. Not that these little guys can do anything to stop us, they're just random little machine life form mooks. Rubbish, really. Lovely. This big chap in hand he's dealing with a bit differently. He's too strong to shoot normally. They call me the Hack Man. Right, we good? There we go. 1 to go. Then presumably we can go meet up with Tubes. Make sure she's doing alright. Ah, damn it. Whoop. There we go.
Hacking of enemy defense system complete. Our attack squadron can now infiltrate the base. You are to continue providing support by whatever means available.
You can see how much thick punishment this thing takes you trying to shoot it. Really trying to teach you how to hack. Or, well, if you don't, you're just going to get a bad time, really. Nice. Get a fair whack of XP for it as well. Sure. Come on, Nines, boy. We need to leave.
Yorha has entered the base. However, there is only one unit remaining.
Oof, must have been rough out there.
The enemy's defensive weapon is making things more difficult than we estimated.
You know, that or the other, like, B units and stuff can't dodge properly. Seriously, that laser at the start of the game is, I wouldn't say it's a particularly difficult thing to dodge. Gives you a fair warning. Hey, what do I know? Let's get rid of this chappy. The hacking minigames get harder and harder with the more difficult enemies. These ones are pretty basic, as you can see. Oops.
Whoa. Get a load of that thing. Firing missiles. Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, man. You're 2B, right? My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take out?
No, just another defensive system.
Oh. Well, I guess we have to find the target then, huh? I've got a flight unit, so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
All right. I'll work my way inside from the ground.
Yes, this time we get to, like, you know, shoot stuff. Woohoo! So, what Tubes is going to be doing her thing, we're going to be doing our thing. And this is kind of how this run is going to work. And that's what I mean when I say I'm only going to cut out the stuff that you've literally seen, like, you know, the walking from place to place, that kind of thing.
Ma'am?
What is it?
I was going to send you the map data I collected earlier.
Do it.
Do it. I love seeing things from a new point of view. I've always been a bit of a fan of that.
You know, ma'am, I'm glad you're here.
Why?
Scanners like me mostly work alone. Scouting out enemy lines and all that, I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
And another thing, stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
All right, then. 2B it is.
Emotions are unnecessary. And prohibited. Yeah, you're real good at that, aren't you, Tubes? I saw you crying last time. Right. Let's deal with these small fry. Nothing in here is particularly dangerous, but we don't want to, you know, die a very silly death. I love the fact you obviously keep your levels and everything, which is nice. And your chipsets, because they're quite expensive and I really didn't fancy replacing it.
This place sure is big.
I guess humans used to use it as a weapons factory, but now it's just crawling with machines. The enemy seems to have repurposed the facility to increase their overall machine production.
So if we don't destroy it, they'll just keep coming.
Well,
What?
It's just accessing random, nonsensical data from the old world. There's no actual meaning behind anything machines do.
ho ho ho. Oh, how naive you are, good old Nines. See, the benefit of this kind of thing going on now is that we now, obviously the additional stuff we know, we can start seeing things that aren't quite right. And again, keep your eyes peeled, because there are some weird stuff going on now. Like I said, it's not exactly the same. See if you can spot stuff. Right. We've mostly cleaned up here. How you doing over there, Tubes?
I surveyed the entire factory, but couldn't find anything resembling our target.
Maybe they, I don't know, moved it somewhere?
Is that?
You mean the birds? Yeah, there's more plants and animals here than there used to be. Probably because the environment's changed. There should be another facility across that bridge. It's a bit of a hike, but should we check it out?
Damn, Tubes is motoring it.
Not
You hear
like
that?
Command to get a location wrong. I guess even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I wouldn't bet on that.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Panic!
What's going on?
She appears to be engaging the target enemy.
We have to help her. Let's go!
Oh, in case you're curious, that was my pod. 2B has a male pod, and we have a female pod. I think ours is pod 153?
2B!
What's your status?
This is the target. I'm going to destroy it.
Right. I'll provide support.
As you see, he has a name now.
Enemy analysis complete. Software vulnerabilities and penetration path detected. Displaying on HUD.
I'll hack this thing and weaken it.
Let's get these missiles hacked, shall we? Now, again, we can just shoot the shit out of it, but it's just not as effective as hacking it. Try and avoid getting shot while we do that. There are specialist chips we can use for hacking as well, which is super useful. Right, last one. I'll have that, thank you very much. We better stop that. Now this is one of the slightly more dangerous ones, and this is more likely what we're going to see through most of the game, is this kind of stuff. Bullets, dodging, panicking. These are mine now. Eat it, Engels.
Boost!
9S!
Well, where am I? I'll read it because he doesn't say anything. Recovery sector. Eliminate access impairments to override blocks. So let's turn the lights on, shall we? We're rebooting our system. Aha! Alright. Where's the sound at? Aha! Vocal system. We need this.
Voice functionality recovered. External sound input confirmed.
I have to repair him. Pod, get me staunching gel and logic virus vaccines. Then access the—
Inadvisable. The subject's vital signs are too poor to attempt field repair in
Shut up!
current...
Just do what I say!
2B. Just go.
You shut up too.
We're soldiers. We take pride in our service.
HO-229 Flight Unit. Command 677 received. Usage rights transferred from 9S to 2B. Requesting acknowledgement.
Please.
All right.
enemy fighters detected.
Engaging.
Damn little devil bots. Yeah, we gotta protect our boy 9S. He's looking a bit dodge. Understandably so. Let's deal with these ones first. I don't have any lasers or anything. Guys, if you could shove off, that'd be grand. Stop it. How cool is this, right? All this different point of view stuff really, like, sort of... It's nice to see what happens to both sides of the story. I said I'm a real big sucker for that kind of thing. Especially when those sides open up more questions. More cryptic nonsense. And more times for me to be like slyly smug about things. I love being slyly smug about things. It's like right up there with one of my favourite pastimes.
Weaknesses found in enemy units.
2B. I found a weakness in the target. Hacking in to provide support.
Let's sort this nonsense out.
The control on the enemy's upper arm. Use your pod. Should be able to take it over.
I told you to shut up!
Poor 9S. Doesn't get the recognition he deserves. Time to sort this big hunk of junk.
Seize its control system.
Affirmative. Infiltrating enemy subunit. Behavior table adjusted. Balance controls overridden. Enemy unit subjugation complete.
2B has successfully commandeered the enemy unit.
Continuing support.